feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I peeked in at Julie Virgo on June 17, 2023, and you will never believe what I found. UniRock's lawyer makes an appearance. You're going to love this. Let's take a look.
Who's this? Hello?
Hi,
Who are you?
I'm the legal representative.
Oh, so he sent you here?
Yes, I've already made a statement once. You act like this stuff happens overnight. So let me explain how this works. If we ignore this lawsuit, it will expire, and this guy's going to give up. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what I've told my client to do.
So it's a legal strategy for you and UniRock to ignore the lawsuit?
Yes, that is. We're playing chess while they're playing checkers.
So my question is, legal representative at Uni, why is it that, if you're being threatened by this person, you don't file an RO and maybe take that to court rather than jump in Twitter space? I mean, you've got a lot of things to counter sue for, so why don't you guys do that?
Well, that's going to be our next plan. We're going to start a GoFundMe so we can raise money for him to file a free RO.
Okay. I've not heard of this legal strategy before. Like, what law firm are you from?
I mean, where did you go to law school at?
What? Excuse me?
Where did you go to law school at?
I didn't go to law school. I applied and I got in, but I chose to go for sociology and politics instead. I think I'm still a better lawyer than you.
Well, I graduated from Phoenix, so I went to a pretty good law school.
I heard you went to Harvard, so clearly not. I choked him on earlier.
But yes, like I've already explained this multiple times. If we ignore it, it will go away. Were you ever scared of something as a kid when you were like trying to go to bed at night? And if you just close your eyes, you'd fall asleep, and the scared thing would go away. Same principle here. It's solid advice.
But if you address it on Twitter Spaces and Kick and YouTube, and then add further stuff, surely it's only going to get worse.
No, it's like, I've been doing this for almost a year now. Like, this is the best point of action for us to take.
Have you graduated from Phoenix?
You know, there are some states where as long as you can pass the bar, you don't have to go to college.
Okay. So, Uni did come in here. What is his overall legal statement then to people like me?
I mean, that was his legal statement. Like, you want everything to happen overnight, but we can't wait for this to expire overnight. We have to avoid service for so many days before it can expire. So you just need to wait until it expires, and then he can do whatever he needs to do. But also, like, he's been really busy streaming during his honeymoon and stuff. Like, you don't understand. My client is a very busy celebrity.
Celebrity. Okay. So what would you say to those who feel defamed by UniRock himself with the false allegations he's levied at me and he's levied at AZ and Spackle?
I mean, can you prove that they're false allegations? You don't have the audit logs either.
Well, actually, when Rachel and Uni told people to be kicked, we did present the audit logs that Sparkle had with other mods that were told to kick people. So we have actually provided evidence, and I did also provide evidence that I did not, in fact, use Pickle's super chats to go for a birthday dinner with my boyfriend.
But like, that's not like proof. That's just your opinion, and we were stating our opinion.
But no, that what you said wasn't proof.
I don't even remember him saying that.
No, neither does his wife, neither does anyone apparently. So you represent this. May I ask why his new wife is actually, sorry, I'm reading the comments. Has his wife actually ever heard what he said? Because she seems to say on Twitter that and then he seems to backtrack that.
Well, I don't actually represent Mrs. Rock, so I can't speculate on what she does and does not see on her Twitter. I'm only representing Mr. Rock at the moment.
So have you guys received the paperwork, or would you not like to?
We're going to let it expire, because every time we let it expire, he has to keep trying more and more and more, and eventually he's just going to give up. We're just going to waste more time in doing it this way, and then neither one of us actually have to do any work.
So what if he didn't give up? Then what's going to happen?
I mean, have you been over to that side of the YouTube communities? Just within weeks, somebody else is going to make him more mad, and he's going to forget all about what's going on over here, and he's going to be just going after someone else. That's just what we're waiting on. We're just waiting on, we just got to stay out of the line of view long enough that he forgets about us.
But what if he wins by default? What would happen then?
I mean, there's no like default judgment until he serves us, so we'll be all right.
But you just admitted you were served.
No, I wasn't served.
No, but you just admitted your client was served.
No, he's not been served. He hasn't been found yet. Basically, my client is Julian Assange of the YouTube world right now. He is on the run and being prosecuted just for getting the truth out there.
Don't bring Julian Assange into this. Anyways, I had another question. So were you okay with his statement that, you know, he put in his channel that you said? No, that he said.
I mean, he's only made statements that I've approved. I've actually been the one that's been writing all of his statements for us. And I mean, he offered to put all of you on a voicemail call with me in Discord before you left his Discord, and you just didn't wait.
I've yet to hear that. So may I ask why Uni goes into Twitter statements and continues to, like, you know, land his mother in it and share her business?
I don't represent his mother either, and she did sign for her lawsuit, so her and her attorney will have to address that. I would have suggested she didn't, but she's the one who signed for hers.
All right, okay. So would you say what your client is saying as a definition of doxing is actually doxing?
Yeah, they had all of his information in order to send him these letters. That's his docs. And he gave it to the post office. You can't get more public than that. It's a government entity. He gave his information to the United States Postal Service.
Okay. And then, so what would you say about the PayPal messages? Although we can't see them, is that in fact a dox in your legal opinion?
Well, people that work for PayPal could see them. You see, nothing's actually private. There's engineers and other people that work behind the scenes to monitor PayPal. So now anyone who would happen to look into Mr. Rock's PayPal would see those messages. So it is a dox.
So what about this new argument that Holy Spackle has doxed people by using their YouTube usernames, and JD Kane has doxed people by using their YouTube usernames? What do you think of that definition of a dox?
I mean, I think the true definition of a dox is how the person genuinely feels. Like, I feel like if I called you Julie Virgo, you could consider that a dox, even though you go by Julie Virgo. It's still so new, there's no laws on it, so we could argue it all day long, and all I have to do is get one judge to agree with me, and that's the new definition of a dox.
Well, I've actually, like, looked up the definition and facts, and there's legally, it is illegal to dox someone, and that what your client is saying doesn't fit the legal definition. Was it a soft dox to hard dox?
What my client meant by hard dox is that it really hit him hard, like it hurt his feelings hard. That's just a turn of phrase they sometimes use in Ohio. You're just not familiar with it.
Right, okay. Was there anything... Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. This is obviously serious. Is there anything else you would like to say about your client right now? And,
we're trying to just keep it quiet and keep it on the down low and remain hidden. We're not going to answer any phone calls or any doors that get knocked on for at least 45 more days or so. And if you do have any more questions, you can contact me at Moon and Stars. And if you ever need an attorney, don't hesitate to reach out.
How much do you charge?
I mean, I'm $50 a day, flat rate, so it's really good.
I can see why.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming up, lawyer. I truly appreciate it. And I appreciated your client's, comment. Unfortunately, didn't click the link. If you don't mind telling your client to grow some balls and click the link next time.
Right. I can't speculate on that because of attorney-client privilege, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you so much for joining and making that clear that it is in fact a legal strategy to dodge a lawsuit. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Anytime. Bye. Guys, that was Stacey. It's not... People think that was your lawyer. No, that's Stacey. That's Stacey, guys.
I want to thank Julie Virgo for making me laugh so hard. Please go check out her channel. The link will be in the description.
I would like to thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and ring the little bell. I will see you next time.